Welcome back, YouTube family. It's your boy Y yet again with another video for you guys. In today's video, I want to kind of go over the OnePlus, products. In this case, the OnePlus Pad. Now, just before I go over it, I want to kind of give you just a little bit of background for myself. Maybe you can relate. I come from Samsung when it comes to tablets. So I've been doing like the S7 line and the S8 line. And when they came out with the Ultra, I was on that for sure because I love innovation. However, after that, I kind of switched it up and then I went to Apple, the iPad Mini 6 series, which I thought was freaking awesome because it was small and yet so powerful. However, this is where my problem started to occur. I had the tablet, yet I was tired of putting it on my plan just so I could use 5G. Now, I take my tablet with me wherever I go. So there may be times where I may be somewhere and the internet doesn't work, such as the Wi-Fi, and I don't want to use my hotspot. I just want to be able to just cut on the tablet and go, right? Now, in order to do that, I had to put it on a plan because they were 5G compatible devices. Of course, if you have the Ultra line, then you would have noticed for Galaxy users or those who are planning on getting Galaxy S9 Ultra, S8 Ultra, they're not going to be released in America. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments, but that was one of the promises that was like a deal breaker to me. I got tired of seeing different promises from Samsung and they didn't deliver. That was one of them. Everybody was expecting the Ultra to come to America and it didn't. So you have to buy it overseas and you can't even use the 5G. You have to use 4G unless you're in certain areas in America. Moving on from that, after I left them, I went to the iPad Mini 6 and I loved it. And like I said before, it was great for its form factor, but I still had to put it on a plan and use the eSIM for 5G compatibility. Then last year, I heard about OnePlus coming out with their own tablet, and I thought, man, that's probably finna be straight trash, man. Because usually first generation doesn't work out well. However, I watched some videos from other, tech reviewers, and I thought, yeah, I'll try it. So I ended up getting it, and I've had it for a couple months now, and I'll say this thing has been awesome. It has one feature that I like that's really a cut above everybody else. And that feature is the fact that if you have a OnePlus device, a phone, for example, and you need to use the 5G network on your tablet, this thing comes in just Wi-Fi version, just to give you a heads up. However, if you have a OnePlus phone, you could then share your 5G internet onto the OnePlus Pad. I'll repeat that. If you have a OnePlus phone, not a Samsung or a Xiaomi or anything like that, and you mirror that over to this OnePlus Pad, it'd be as if this OnePlus Pad has 5G internet. Now that is a game changer because, again, you don't need to put it on your plan. You don't have to worry about if it's 5G compatible. It's taking the 5G internet from your phone and putting it right on the tablet. What better way to save money, right? So without further ado, I go over what I have here. So I have the OnePlus Pad, I have the OnePlus magnetic keyboard, and I have the OnePlus Stylo. Now, I know some may not like this comment, but I'm going to say it anyway. When I had the Galaxy and I had Apple Mini series, their pens were awesome. I'll start by saying that. But I kind of like this pencil better. This pencil to this pad better. I feel like the write is more natural for me. It feels more natural when I'm writing. Yeah, maybe a couple, maybe milliseconds off if we're really looking at that much. But anybody that's just using a pad and a pencil, you're not even going to notice something like that. Now, one thing I don't like is that you have to buy it separately. I think it sucks that it doesn't come with it. Galaxy has been awesome at always having their pen attached to their iPad. I mean their pen with their Galaxy tablets, which has been good. And Apple I can't really give you no shout outs because you have to buy it separately too, so that still sucks. However, this wasn't a super bad price, so I just bought it anyway. And they are doing pretty good deals. You know, when I bought this OnePlus Pad, I actually got to choose either the keyboard or the pencil for free. So I got one of them for free, which I chose the keyboard, and I just bought the stylus with it. So totally fine. Now, just to show you how mine looks. So mine is not going to look like your typical OnePlus Pad because I always put extra stuff on it. Now, I'm not going to go through an unboxing because you probably didn't really come here for that. You just want to see how it looks. So I tell you right now, it's just a pencil and booklet. Just a OnePlus magnetic keyboard and a booklet. And in here, you have a booklet. It comes with a charging brick, the charging cable, and the pad itself, and that's about it. Now, because I've already had it outside the box, I can just bring it straight out to you and show you. So this is what mine ultimately looks like. Of course, I'll change the background and everything. Now, I love this pad. I've been messing with it for months now. It's been my favorite. On the back end, something I always like to do, I'm big on like protection, so I always put a skin on it. This is a skin that I bought, put it right on there, protects it. So I won't have to worry about any scratches on the back. And if you look, I also put a camera glass screen protector. I always do that as well because I'm butterfingers and I may drop it. Now, what I wanted to show, this is another reason that I don't like this part, but it's okay for me. If you look closer, it still has those borders, and those are pretty hefty borders. Now, it's not like a straight fail for me. I still bought it. I didn't care for it. I got used to it, and it wasn't an issue. You would too. But if you're really a stickler for that, then just know there's some pretty big borders on here. Not too bad where you're not going to be able to see anything, but I think for one of their first generations, they did a really good job. I'm looking forward to actually their second generation, because who knows what improvements they're going to make then. But this one was, to me, a good A, a solid A for me. Now, when you go here, and I'll just go to some of the stuff I have, let me just play maybe a video. And I'm going to pick one at random. I don't watch these. Well, some of these I don't watch, but I just picked something completely at random. So just pick the Mario Bros video. So you can kind of see how it looks, and I will say the speakers on this is mind-blowing. It gets really loud. It's actually, I have to turn it down because how loud it is. Sorry about all the smudge. I'll be using this thing like crazy. I'm gonna skip a little bit further so you can see. So it is pretty good when it comes to video. Now, just to kind of go over what it looked like maybe if you were to do a game. I'm not a gaming person, I'm just gonna give you that heads up. But for you guys, I wouldn't mind showing it. Let me see if I could pull one here. I think I downloaded one. Just for the sake of you guys seeing it. Okay, so I guess it's teaching me how to play the game. And the touch response is really good, actually. Obviously, you can tell that I suck at this game. Please forgive me if you guys are not newbies at this and you're just watching me. I know it's brutal. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing. It was bad. it was pretty bad. I definitely would need to make sure I get myself more trained with that so that I get it better. But graphic wise, it's pretty good. Really good graphics. Overall, no complaint from me as far as like display. I think overall this thing works out very well. I've had any issues with it whatsoever. Nope, actually, yeah. Nothing I can think about at the hand. Unless something pops up, then I just stop and start explaining. Now, going into the Stylus. The Stylus is going to look like this. So just a regular white one. If OnePlus ever watches this video, please make a black one. White gets dirty so easy. I do not like getting things that are just all white, because after a while that constant touching of your fingers, all that white stuff gets real dirty. But just to show you like how drawing would look. So I went to like bamboo paper. This is a one that I downloaded. Now, just to kind of show you exactly what I mean by like what feels good to me. So when I'm drawing, just something simple, it feels natural, way more natural to me. Now, when I with the Samsung felt good too, but I just feel like this one feels like way more better to me for some reason. Maybe it could just be my personal preference and just how I am with my fingers, but I feel that this one, as far as like the pad and the stylus and the pad itself, they did a very good job at getting this synced together the way they do. I think for, again, their first generation, they really hit it out the park. OnePlus did a really good job. Now, just to kind of show you what it would look like with the the magnetic keyboard. So this is how the magnetic keyboard obviously looks. I'm glad they stayed with the color, same color scheme. And same thing. So you just take it and you just put it right on the top. And it will look just like that. So when you put it in, everywhere you go, and every time you close it, it's automatically gonna cut the screen off. So for me, boom, you have it up. Now it's like this, and you can type as you please. And these are pretty clicky keyboards. Like, these buttons are very clicky. I've been using it. I like this mouse pad. I think it was pretty good they came up with it. I don't see any issues with this one either. And again, I'm talking to you as someone that uses this stuff on a daily. So whenever I leave the house, this goes with me. I'm not gonna tell you I'm using this and then the next day it's gone. I use this all throughout my life. For the Stylus, if you do want to charge it, you just pull it off. And it's super easy to pull it off. You just snatch it right off. It's only magnets. To charge the Stylus, you see that top right there? You want to make sure that it's right on the top and it hits. So it'll show Stylus charging, and the battery lasts kind of long. So even if you don't have it on your pad and you just maybe carry it in your bag separately, like in a little pencil holder, totally fine. You'll be able to see every time you turn your pad on, you'll see the battery. It still tells you the battery even though it's not physically connected to it. So I think that's pretty awesome to kind of keep track of that as well. But overall, that's really what I wanted to share about the OnePlus Pad. Oh, actually, before that, let me see if I can get this working. So the 5G part that I wanted to show you about. So to do this example, I'm going to bring the phone as well as my tablet in. As you can see, both of them are running on E right now, so I gotta hurry up and do this before it dies, or throw it on the charger. Now, in order to connect your phone, your OnePlus phone, remember it has to be a OnePlus phone. It can't be any other model but a OnePlus phone. So in order to connect it, very simple. You have to make sure that you're connected to some type of Wi-Fi. Now the Wi-Fi can be trash. It's totally fine if the Wi-Fi is trash, but you still have to toggle on your Wi-Fi on your under your OnePlus Pad. This is how you're going to get it to work. So once you toggle that on, you scroll down, and then you click. There's a settings bar. Click that settings, and you do that on both your phone and your tablet. So same thing, clicking the settings. On the tablet and on the phone, you're going to go to connection sharing. It should be right under Bluetooth. And you click on it, connection sharing. And you want to find multi-screen connect. After you find multi-screen connect on both, it's going to take you to the next page. And this is where you're going to officially connect to your OnePlus device. So that way you can get them connected to each other. Now, again, just to kind of throw that out there, because I know some may still try to use another device. If it does work, let me know, but so far it hasn't worked. You only can use a OnePlus phone with the OnePlus Pad to use that 5G feature that they put inside the OnePlus Pad. Now, on here, if you notice, I have the Wi-Fi toggled on both, but I already have like my phone connected to it before. They're not officially connected. There's just history. So for me, I'm just gonna click my phone. But for you, if you never connected your OnePlus phone, you just click add new device, and you have two options. You could do the QR code where you could take a picture with your phone, and that's a way of scanning, and then it sends an allow feature to your phone and you do it that way. Or you could have the OnePlus Pad look for your phone. Both ways are totally fine. For this one, for sake of time, I'm just gonna click the OnePlus open because that's what I already have connected. And I'm gonna click connect on the tablet. So it'll take a little bit of time, it just has to connect. And then what it would do is it send notification right to your phone. You just click connect when that little pop-up comes up on your phone. And then once they're fully connected, let me get out of here. Boom, they're fully connected. Now at the top, you'll notice it's changed. Now it says 5G. So it went from showing like the little Wi-Fi bar to now 5G. This is my internet from my phone, my 5G connectivity. Now, sometimes it may be a hit or miss, so you just gotta make sure you do it correctly, but it's rare that it happens. So I think that's kind of like the woes of dealing with a first generation product. They refine it through updates, because when I first got it, it was a little more laggy, but now it works pretty fine. I've been having like zero issues with it. But now you can do the very same thing that you would do with your phone. You can connect it, super simple and seamless. If you have any questions or comments or feedback, feel free to hit me in the comment section. Please like, subscribe, join the family. I am a new YouTuber. I'm not doing this for myself. I have my family and kids that I have to worry about. But I figured this would be something that is helpful for you. Even if it helps one person, it made my day. So definitely let me know where I can improve at, and definitely come and join the YouTube family. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.